Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers. Welcome to another edition of Airy Sky Rita Lee's video blog. I'm Airy Sky. Welcome to Coffee Time with Rita. Today we're going to be talking about why I'm doing non-live videos. Well, because apparently there's some problems with the live feature, so you're getting it this way. But what the heck, right? Actually, we're going to be talking about today's special pro tipper prepping of the day for Coffee Time with Rita, which is stockpiling. That's right. Now, if you all have looked over the news today, the stock market's going down. Now, a lot of people say, oh, well, it's the Biden economy. It's the Biden. Don't give me that. Donald Trump's president, so he gets to be, we can look at it from his point of view. It's either he did it or his cronies did it. Now, I'm not going to blame him for it, but, you know, if the shoe fits, okay, jokingly aside, of course, but the bottom line is we're not here to diss him. We're here to talk about prepping and stockpiling, all right? Now, stock market's going down. A lot of people think the Great Recession. Other people are saying Social Security. Now, they did back off for about 2 weeks for certain rules and regulations, Social Security, which is good, but a lot of people have emailed me saying, what do we do? Well, besides me losing sleep, I'm still thinking of sending an Easter present to Brother Higgins because I care. Maybe he can buy some candy with him, rot his teeth out. Anyways, so a lot of people out there, I'm trying to get out there that you cannot trust Democrats or Republicans. Okay, the reason you can't trust either party is they lie. And this is why you need to prep, because right now we're not out of the woods yet. Now you could say, what about Rita? No buts. The problem we have is that the American people need to realize is that we have to prep. And you better have your preps in order. I got plenty of preps. I got more preps coming in from Costco coming up next week, if give or take. Fortunately, we're waiting to see what happens. Now, you have all these people that pushing back. They're like, okay, you know, we have to block people getting benefits, you know, et cetera, et cetera. I know someone messaged me the other day asking me, you know, if I was targeting SSI Medicaid. No, I was making a statement. You see, I don't target people. I don't sit there and target people. I basically explain the situation. Now, SSDI, retirement, and survivors, they're under a trust fund and Medicare. Now, if you're on SSI, you can gut that and gut Medicaid, gut food stamps. Now, people say, oh, but you do care. Look, when I get very little food stamps, that means I really don't care if he guts food stamps. Okay, now, I don't mind if he guts the $22 billion a year for freaking government phone service. Mind you, the government phone service is getting bad. Now, Brother Higgins, if he's around, he'd be, oh, my government phone's good. Good for you. You see, with me, of course, SafeLink, apparently I was enrolled with SafeLink. There's the story. And apparently what happened was, okay, I talked to the government the other day, all right? I called up their 800 number and had a question about phone service, right? And I said, I have TracFone. Is TracFone connected to CenturyLink or SafeLink? They said, no. They said, you started with Q-Link, went to SafeLink. I said, oh, okay. They said, do you still have your SafeLink phone? I was like, what SafeLink phone? They said, you didn't get a SafeLink phone? I said, no, I never got a SafeLink phone. They said, really? So they look up, I'm on SafeLink, right? So all of a sudden I turn around and I ask Chloe. Chloe's like, not me, man, right? She's with AirTalk or something, right? And AirTalk through the P.O. box, right? Because she's homeless. But they want to take that away from her because, well, people with P.O. boxes shouldn't have phones, right? Anyway, so as a prepper, turned around and I said, well, what do we do? Because my phone service is my main phone service, as Brother Higgins knows. I always use a flip phone. And anywho, so what happened was, I don't like smartphones, I don't have to. So what happened was, they turned around and told me that someone's using SafeLink. Because I don't have a SafeLink number. So they went and investigated and SafeLink said, oh, no, we sent it, really. Because last time I checked, I don't have SafeLink. I've had this, right? So apparently what happened was As something or other, TracFone and Verizon was doing something illegal, so they're investigating, but that's because it's fraud. So while they're doing this or something, I said, well, I'd like to change over to Assurance Wireless through T-Mobile. They said, sure. So Assurance Wireless is that because I want to make sure I get what, you can't basically sit there and have a phone service. My flip phone's $15 a month anyways, but the thing is my phone is, I'm paying 15. Actually, I'm paying more than that. But anyways, the thing is apparently they're upset that I have phone service, supposedly, but they don't know where it's coming from because, I don't get any emails. And so when I called up TracFone, they apparently my phone service, I won't go into details today, but I had to fight to get my phone turned back on for some error, right? Verizon network went, right? Now, so as a prepper, I always keep a backup phone on hand. So think about it, preppers. So a lot of you people sit there and say, Bud, yeah, I keep a backup phone. It's always good. And if you have an idea, you can always have a backup phone. As a prepper, you could always get one of those $15 track phones and use it as a backup. It's like $15 a month. You can get a main phone for, say, $20 a month through another company like T-Mobile or Cricket or Blue or something else. But as a prepper, you want to have a backup phone just in case one of the networks go down. Now, this is a cellular-based radio, and this, as Brother Higgins knows, I use this all the time. Now, Chloe's here, so hers is currently charging on the charger. So, but anyways, back to the story. So, as a prepper, right now, your best course of action is to prep and prep and prep. Now, a lot of people say, oh, well, we're getting our benefits. Yeah, okay, so here's the problem. The problem is what happens if you guys get cut off in May. What happens if you lose your benefits in May? You sit there and blame me for it because you guys didn't prep? I mean, literally, I got people on this island coming to me asking me, literally, because I'm connected to different channels, what do we do? I mean, look, right now we're watching for... sorry about my pants. We're watching for the numbers, and the numbers don't lie. The numbers don't lie. The stock market, I mean, do you think, okay, let me put it this way. I live on an island. It's a tourist trap, right? Do you think that tourists are going to be affording to come out here with inflation the way it is? They're not going to be paying the inflation. We just lost most of our tourism that flies into the state to come up to the islands to visit because apparently tariffs and the fact that there's a lot of people out there, transgender and non-transgender people, afraid to come into this country, and for whatever reason there's a lot of travel warnings from a lot of countries saying don't come here. So we're losing a lot of tourism right now, a lot, and Canada doesn't want us traveling up there. So point is, what are you guys going to do? A lot of people say, oh, well, we're going to have a great tourism. Really? I just talked to like 6 or 7 people I met over the last summer, basically, own boats. We kind of becoming friends with them. And they're not coming up here this year. They're like, we're not going to waste the fuel going to San Juan Islands because, and some of these people are from Canada, or other parts, they have a boat, and they, some people basically, so bottom line is, what are you going to do? And that's the problem. The problem is, what are you going to do? And a lot of people, they don't know. They don't freaking know. And the tourism is down the toilet. They're gone. We're going to be catering to the locals, and the locals are going to start to basically tie up the purse string. I mean, literally. And that is why I keep telling you guys, prep when you can. Yeah, literally, prep when you can. Because when the tourism stops, that leaves, what else does it leave? Yeah. We're just here to rock the boat. Yep, pretty much. So, bottom line is, you got to ask yourself the big question. What's going to happen in the future? Well, a lot of people, all these people, a lot of them are waking up and being like, we didn't expect this. You didn't expect high groceries. You didn't expect your eggs to be this high. You didn't expect your food to be high. I mean, I'm still living on ramen, man, with the occasional roast from time to time if I get to Costco or hamburger. But that's getting expensive. And yeah, I mean, I'm literally turning around and having a little fun right now as a prepper. I'm blending coffees, putting this blend in with that blend with a third blend, and then scooping it together, putting it in the pot. Hey, why not, right? Point is you got to ask yourself big ideas, big questions. And to me, what are you up to? How are you up to? And so forth and so on. I mean, think about it from a lot of different points of view. So please excuse me for a second. I'm trying to find one of my things I use all the time. Here it is. I'm checking them for messages real quick. All right, there. So, all right, so my father-in-law was talking about this website. So, anyways, thank you. So, for some of you out there wondering, what are we doing? Yes, I'm just. So, the bottom line is, what's going to happen in the future? Well, I can't tell you, but I can tell you that with every news agency out there, people say, oh, that's fake news. Really? So one morning you wake up and there's no Social Security. What are you going to do? You're going to just sit there and cry, or you're going to stand up? I mean, right now we're prepping, making sure we have supplies, so if it does get cut off, we have enough supplies literally to survive the courts when it goes through the courts. But guess what? They may just say, oh, Social Security's a big Ponzi scam, and SSI's a Ponzi scheme, and you guys all, or they could say it's broken and gut it that way. No one knows what's going to happen. But you have to be prepared just in case. But guess what? You guys just think, oh, well, the Rita Lee is a poor channel. We trust some hilljack redneck goon prepper who talks, there's a great news, so scared to be cut for everyone. Oh, yeah, I love it. Really, you love basically seeing your grandmother and grandfather being cut because you're a redneck hilljack goon. See, thing is, you can't basically sit there and, thing is there's a lot of people out there that are literally smiling, okay? So you have to prep and make a battle plan. Are you prepped? I got 3 different preps put together right now. 3 different plans. I'm putting together a 4th. Every plan has to be implemented just in case. Why? Because people need to realize that this is coming down the pipe. I mean, look at my cousin Dinky. Sorry to say, Dink says, by the time I retire, there's not going to be Social Security for anyone. You know, I have to say, Dinky may be 100% right. Cousin Corey may be 100% right. My father-in-law may be 100% right. The ones that don't think, oh, well, you know, I paid into it, it's my money. Really? So if Uncle Sam and Elon Musk steal your money, you're going to sit there and, what are you going to take up arms and say, it's my money, give it to me? They'll just... I mean, literally, the point is, we don't know what's going to happen. We have to wait and see. I mean, it is a hotbed of contention, but if you're basically calm, cool, collective, and prepping, you should be fine. I mean, literally. People sit there and say, well, what do you need? Well, here's my plan, okay? What do I need? Currently, more toilet paper, paper towels. You're going to sit there and say, is that it? And I'll be like, pretty much. And you'll be like, really? And I'll be like, yeah, pretty much. I mean, literally. And ramen. And you'll be like, oh, and the occasional can of soup or case or 2. Why? Because it's better to have extra food just in case. I mean, I've rotated the pantry out. I've done everything I can. We're ready to go. And the reason for it is specifically because we as in preppers need to freaking prep. I mean, look. A long time ago, I told Sister Zoe, moderator Sister Zoe, that if and when crap hits the fan like this, I'll be hunkered down right here planning my next move. And I said, it's better to be on an island for certain reasons. But I didn't expect the news report to come out today. Inflation's going to be so high that people are going to basically cut their expenses. People aren't going to be going on vacations. People aren't going to be going anywhere. People are going to be fired from their jobs. Eventually, you're going to see a lot of crap happen. This guy's cut up a tree, it looks like. Oh well. Anywho, his lawn looks good though. He's got deers. Anyways, The point is I'm here to tell you we got to prep and prep fast. That's all I'm here to tell you guys. And because of it, are you prepped? I mean, think about it. Are you ready? Are you truly ready? Are you prepping for inflation? Are you prepping for what's coming next? Because every month we get through, it's another month off. And a lot of people are saying, literally, a lot of people are saying what's going to happen. I can't guarantee it. I can't guarantee anything. I can guarantee nothing. That is why we live in an unpredictable world. Yeah, so I hope that answers the question. If you guys want me to go live later, you'll have to let me know because, frankly, there's a lot of trouble with the live thing. It's either the caption or the which I keep the caption on for Brother Higgins. But the other reason I don't go live is the live YouTube loader is getting to the point where they're literally trying to control the smaller channels, I think, by not letting me go on live. So if I do get live tonight, it'll be a miracle. In the meantime, that's what's going on. And so I want you guys to think, act. By the way, does anyone here, I may do a poll, do you support the federal courts being dissolved? I keep hearing that from Magic Moses Johnson, so who knows. Anyways, we'll see what happens, okay? So just keep on prepping. Prep like your butt's on fire, as Tildor would say. And just remember, inflation's going to hit soon, and then no one's going to be buying anything. So this is where the time now is to prep while you can before high pricing. Because no one's not going to even afford anything. Not even a pair of gum or clothes or whatever. So just be prepared. In the meantime, stay safe, everyone. Please add subscribe. Please post comments, leave feedback, suggestion. Hit the like, subscribe, thumbs up button. Keep the comments nice is all we ask. Thanks, everyone. Please hit that like, subscribe button. It helps me out. And let's get this channel to 1,000. Thanks, and God bless you.